with Gilles Parenteau, and you are at Selkirk College. What is your title?
I'm a music instructor, keyboards, and classes such as arranging and performance.
And you've really helped us at the LineUp launch our project, and we're really appreciative of that. So thank you very much. But you've also been instrumental in helping Kiesza launch her career. Tell me a little bit about the first album that you produced with her.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I helped her launch her career. I think she totally launched herself, and right from day one, because she's always working hard, writing at least a song a day, and she knew how to go about how to get things done. And at school, well, it showed because she was always helping also students and being part of just about everything she could get into. But always kept her goal in mind, which was becoming a star.
Really? So she's always had this passion to move to the higher echelon?
From the beginning.
Could you see it in her as her instructor from day one?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So she was part of the Selkirk music program. What year was that?
I think she started in 2008.
Excellent. And then you've stayed in contact with her and done projects with her, correct?
Because I'd say her first album was more like a demo, so I did the arrangements and we produced it, recorded in Calgary, where she's from. Yeah. And another thing I saw right there is it's like she's easy to work with. Not all singers are. Not all songwriters are. You get fussy sometimes about they can't make changes, this and that. Always respectful, always listening. And guess what? She's still like that today.
Well, that's such a compliment to her.
Could pretty much call the shots on anything, but she's easy to work with.
Right.
My son's working with her on IMAX project right now.
Oh, really? What is that all about?
And they're putting some kind of documentary together on the life of some major artists. And Kiesza is one of them, and she's lining the others up. And that's a huge project. I saw the trailers. It's amazing.
Oh, isn't that exciting? Yeah. Do you know when that'll be released or what it's called?
I don't know when the project. It's in its beginning, but she performed not that long ago on the David Foster's Foundation in Toronto.
Of course.
So David Foster is a big part of that already, and possibly Stevie Wonder too.
Wow, she's just a Canadian icon already in her career, and so your connection to her still thrives, and you go to play with her, I hear, at times.
Oh, just she. It's great. She's always been very supportive of what I do as an artist, and
it's beautiful.
Yeah, she gave me a call last spring, and she made this happen. Believe me, she's the one that convinced the producer to say, "Hey, I want this guy from Canada to come to New York."
Wow.
It's more complicated than hiring an American.
Of course, all the border stuff.
Yeah. So I went.
Yeah, fantastic. Awesome. Well, it's wonderful, and we really appreciate you taking the time to talk to us today.
No problem.
Thank you so much, Gilles.
All right.
Yeah, thanks.
This is a teacher that inspired me to go further in my musical career, so I have to give a big round of applause to Gilles Parenteau. He's the first person who ever told me that he thought I could actually write a hit song. And I actually was the first person that made me believe that I might be able to as well. Ooh, ooh, ah, yeah, ooh, ooh, ah, yeah. One more time, I stand by while you choose to cross the line. I don't know why I tried, should have left it all behind. Can't go on, can't rewind. Something holds me deep inside. What's the point, love aside? I have no more tears to cry. Baby, I don't need you, especially not your lies. You never let my voice through, and wonder why I cry. Well, baby, that's the sound of a begging you to try just a little more. Ooh, ooh, yeah, yeah. Ooh, ooh, yeah.
I'm here with Kiesza.
Hey.
Oh, thanks for joining me after such
My
a busy
pleasure.
week here in Nelson. So I guess what we want to know is your connection to Nelson and where it started.
Well, I started writing music just before I entered the school here at Selkirk College. So this was sort of where I began my sort of journey. It wasn't the moment I began, but it's where I started crafting myself and exploring music. And Gilles Parenteau was a very big inspiration for me because he very early on believed in me and saw my potential and encouraged me to go on further and helped me go make a full album and get into Berkeley. And so I owe a lot to him, and just this Nelson's such a wonderful environment. It's such a beautiful place, such a positive environment to be learning music in. So I had such a good time here, and I think that really helped me build confidence and instill sort of, I don't know, just a belief in myself to go on further.
Well, Jill has nothing but nice things to say about you. I mean, he says, that you really put so much energy into all your craft and everything you do. And I can see that from what I've read about you. I mean, you have so many different varying talents, and you're very driven. So tell me, this week, you've been here supporting Selkirk College. You're building a scholarship. What's that all about?
Yeah, well, I just thought, I've been trying to come back to Selkirk for a while now, and especially since everything's been blowing up, I thought it would be a great time to come back. It's just been really hard with my schedule.
I imagine,
I've been on over 100
around
flights
the world?
in the last year alone. So, but I never had anybody who was currently successful in sort of mainstream pop culture, able to lend me advice and tell me about the music industry as it is, and sort of there's a lot of ups and downs. It's a lot more work than I had ever imagined, and I thought it'd be nice to come back to Selkirk, a place where you don't usually get these types of people coming through, and give the students some advice, and hopefully the instructors as well. So if I'm not able to come back every year, they can still pass it on. And
that's wonderful.
Yeah, so I just felt like it was something I not just wanted to do, but needed to do.
Sure.
To give back.
Giving back is part of your journey, and you do a fair bit of that in your life.
Yeah,
don't you?
well, I mean, music is just like a sacred thing to me. It's music has so much power,
It
has so much ability to influence. So I feel like if you have that power in your hands, you should use it for good and use it to be a positive influence upon others' lives. And through music, I'm also being involved in helping to save mountain gorillas in Africa and build a music school. Yeah,
where's the music out there?
I'm just working with a lady who started it, but she's building the first music school in Kigali, and that's around the same place where the gorillas are. So we're all kind of teaming up and
that's exciting.
Working on a movie on music, and just
that's a big thing coming out, right? Jill was telling me a bit about this.
It's pretty early, so
but
it's just in development right now, so it'd be a couple of years before it actually came out. But I'm just showing how much more music can be, how powerful it is, and just different sides of music that people don't usually see in a documentary, I guess.
Right. Yeah. There's so much more to it on so many levels if you have the energy to give it to it. So,
exactly.
Yeah. I think that's a big piece for you.
It has reach as well. It's another thing.
Right.
One person can reach millions. So.
And you're really doing that. It's really evident, and the Hideaway really took off really fast, didn't it? It was
nuclear.
Like a week or something. It went. You just put it out and
put it out on SoundCloud, and that week it got 200,000 spins from zero. So.
And it changed your whole life, then, I imagine. Hey.
Oh yes, my life has been turned upside down, inside out, but in the best way possible. And I've learned a lot in a very short amount of time.
Right.
And it's really fresh right now. It's a good time to come back here.
Good. Well, thanks for coming home.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
Do you miss Canada, or are you on your world travels?
I've been in Canada a lot.
You have? Okay.
Yeah, I was touring. I just didn't make it to Nelson.
That's right. We're kind of off the beaten path. You got to get in here and then you stay for a while. You can't go.
Exactly.
Yeah, right?
So I toured through North America, Canada, Australia, New Zealand,
so
Europe, the UK, Scandinavia, Germany.
Wow.
I've sort of been everywhere.
And then is there another one coming up next summer, I imagine, hey? Or
Well,
are you
I'm
taking
working
a
on
break?
album 2 now.
Oh, good.
So
Exciting.
the plan and the hope is
Yeah.
to start maybe before the album's finished, at least have another song out sometime in the new year.
Oh,
and
good.
Then
We're all ready.
Start touring again and
Yeah.
hopefully start adding new music to my show and
Oh, so
build
fun.
my show. I'm going to revamp my whole show because I didn't have a lot of rehearsal time this past year. Everything just went so
couldn't
fast.
Tell. It's so amazing.
It was all
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
rushed and thrown together.
Really?
Yeah, very
Yeah.
much so.
Well, I heard the Hideaway video was done like in just a few days. Like,
Yeah,
you
in like 3
choreography.
days.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow, it was so beautiful. And 2 takes or something.
We got on the first take, but the second take was better.
That's
Yeah.
I've been working on your signature move. Can we do it?
I want to see which
Yeah,
one.
so
The pose?
yeah, all week. So the hand out and the hand
Yeah.
down. Oh my God, we did it! Okay, I did it with Kiesza. I did it with Kiesza. Okay, one more, 2, 3, go. Oh yeah. What's the inspiration? Is it we're looking in the mirror of our hand of
I
like?
just literally just did it.
Yeah.
It was just like, yeah!
It's gonna
that was
stick
the one that
forever.
everyone started doing.
Oh man, I love it. Thank you so much for talking to me, Dave.
Thank
You guys
you.
you're a darling.
Oh,
you
you
are a
are too.
darling. Thanks
Thank
a
you.
lot.
Thank
Thanks.
you. Here we go! Come on! 1, 2, 3, sing it! Ooh. 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 Thank you. Thank you so much. And please give it up for Selkirk College, because I wouldn't be here if they weren't here. And who knows? Maybe I wouldn't be what I'm doing if it weren't for Selkirk either. So, big thank you to the music school, for the college for existing. Big thank you for all of you for showing up, because I'm only here because of you. So thank you. Give yourselves a round of applause.